right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers from Great Millstone, New Orleans, coming at you with a brief sit down before we get into our Friday lesson. All right, before we get started, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakakwadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, and this lesson will be predicated on the up and coming times, right? Brothers should know that the Passover, the Passat, all right, is April 1st, which is really practically a month away, man. All right, tomorrow is the last day in February, right? So it's a month away, okay? And what spirit should Jay be in coming into this solemn assembly? All right, the Passover is one of the biggest high holy days, all right, most solemn high holy days, okay? And Jake have to start conforming that mind, which you should be in that spirit already, given the things that are going on in the world. All right, there's World War III on the brink. Okay, there's talks of the chip, okay, in mainstream media, you see? And you really just should be in that spirit already, okay? But we're gonna let the scriptures talk. You can bring that out first, huh?
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 18, verse 27, and it reads, "A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning he will beware of offense, but a fool will not observe time."
That's right, man. And what that's going into, what it said, fear in everything.
It says, "A wise man will fear in everything."
That's right. Ultimately watching everything that he does, that he may not cause offense, okay? Scriptures tell you to do what? Offend less, you see? So every day, every morning, we wake up and open our eyes, man, we seek to offend less, you see? Or that's the spirit you're supposed to be in, all right? But it says, the latter end says, but a fool would not observe the time. Why? Because they don't understand the severity of the times that we're living in, okay? We're in the very last seconds of time. All right, we're in the nanoseconds, man. The milliseconds, okay? All it takes is just what's the saying in the world? The straw that broke the camel's back. All right, that's where we are.
Yeah, we one false flag away from all hell breaking loose. We one false flag away from declaring martial law. All right, everything that the prophecies speak of, 2nd Ezra 15, 2nd Ezra 16, we're in those times right now. And if you don't understand that we're in those times, then you're not in the right spirit.
That's right, man. And you have to, which that brother, he gonna grab it for me. Pretty much, you just walked us into it, man. That
I got it.
Yep.
It says, the 2nd Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5. It says, "Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not that your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates."
That's right, man. And ultimately, if you're observing the times, okay, you're using the scriptures as the prophecies as a measuring tool, right? You should already know what spirit to be in, okay? Tightening up and actually, like it says, examining yourself, all right? Hey, you said it earlier, me and this brother, we dealt with a particular situation, but nevertheless, the Lord starts to get rid of people, and what? Right before the Passover and right after, man. All right? Hey, it's decision-making time, man. Okay? And being that we so close to the end, all right, it'll be a shame, okay, to get this far and fall out the fucking truth. All right? Because you're not observing yourself, examining yourself, all right? Your actions, your thought patterns, habits, okay? Trimming the fat on your own selves, man.
I got this word reprobates.
You got it.
Yeah, reprobates in the Greek is adokimos, which says not standing the test, not approved.
Not standing the test, man. All right? You broke when the heat got on you, okay? You failed. You see?
No,
No, go ahead. You got it.
it says that which does not prove itself, such as it ought, unfit for,
Yeah.
unproved.
Hey, you unfit for the kingdom.
Yeah.
You unfit the better word, all right, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, okay? But what this brother just read was clear instructions on how not to be a reprobate, right? You must examine yourself. You see? That was it in the definition? You got it, God.
This is still in the book of Sirach, chapter 18, verse 20, and it reads, before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy.
You got it.
And this is what we should be doing, examine thyself, because we in the times where the Lord can do what? Great visitation. And we've seen what's going on the earth right now, great tribulation, the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. So how much more should we do in the truth? Examine ourselves daily, working on ourselves, praying without ceasing. We come to the times where the Lord finna, get it in. And we constantly have to, work on ourselves, praying that the Lord have mercy upon us in the days we come into. You got it out.
Yeah. Earlier, I said, time is working against us.
Yeah.
All right. In a sense, we understand through what the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, right? That the Lord is speeding up time, okay, for the elect's sake, but we don't have time to sit around and play and waste. Okay, and I'm speaking of myself first and foremost, all right, because we all have things in which we can work on, all right, improve, sharpen up on, all right, but nevertheless, hey, this have to be said, okay, this admonishment have to be given out, all right, we don't have time to play. You got you one?
I just want to say when we look at a reprobate or someone that's unproved, it's very important to remember that this ministry is for us.
Right.
The Most High already knows who the elect is. All right, the Most High already knows who's proven, but we don't know. This proving grounds is to build our faith for Jacob's trouble. So if you're wasting time in the ministry, you're the one that's going to suffer. The Most High is not tripping over a random Israelite that has bad habits or poor time management. He already knows who's his. But you don't know. You want to go into Jacob's trouble with the mindset of, I might be a man of the Lord. I could possibly be a man of the Lord. The Lord might deliver me. Maybe, which I say this all the time, maybe is not in the Bible. All right, that's not a biblical word at all. You're either a man of the Lord or you're going to be destroyed. And for those of you brothers that have families, you have people in your household that you're responsible for, their salvation is predicated on you. So you need to take this truth seriously.
That's right, man. I got one real fast. This the book of Second Peter chapter 3 and 11. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Lord, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall burn with fervent heat. Okay, and it's asking you what manner of person are you to be. All right, how are you spending your time? All right, how do you conduct yourself? Okay, what's your anastrophe like? All right, are you getting rid of worldly habits? Okay, these are all things that go into that. All right, but it says and it says, seeing then that all these things be dissolved. All of this shit about to go, man. All right, your habits are predicated on particular feelings. All right, you're lusting after certain things that's gonna be destroyed, man. All right, this what's in front of us right now is the most important thing. Okay, in this period of time that we're in, man. Okay, you found it out? You got one?
Yeah.
I just want to go into that word conversation. It's anastrophe in the Greek, which means your conduct. And this is another scripture that deals with that same word anastrophe is used. This is Ephesians chapter 4. It says, verse 21, if so be that you have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua, that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the former anastrophe, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. And everything outside this truth, every idea that you had, every ambition, it was full of deceitful lust.
That's right.
You trying to get status so that you could have access to more women. You trying to get more money so that you could have more women, or spend it on whatever woman you have. That's all deceitful lust, because this world, as the brother just read in Peter, it's about to be destroyed. And the men of the Lord who are going to survive Jacob's trouble, women are going to be the last thing on your mind. First of all, they're going to be in abundance, flocking to you because you're alive, all right? And then in that day, you're not going to be trying to impress a woman. You're going to be trying to stay alive, man.
That's right.
That's the mindset you should be in right now. I want salvation. Anything outside of that is vain. It's vanity.
Like I said earlier, that's the purpose of this ministry. All right, seeking salvation, man. All right, in hopes that we obtain it. Okay, through the power and spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man.
Right.
You got it.
This the book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 12. And it reads, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling."
That's right, man. That's what that's the main focus, okay? As a prophet, as a man of the Lord, all right, as a believer, okay, in Yahushua Mashiach, all right, to work out your own salvation through fear and trembling, okay? Not through pride, all right, not in a lackadaisical spirit, all right? A lackadaisical spirit, you don't understand how much time we don't have, okay? But like it read in the book of Peters, all right, it says hastening the coming of the day of the Lord, all right? Watching, okay? Being ready when need is. Whatever y'all got, you know, we could bring it out and start winding it down.
I got some real quick. It's the book of Romans, chapter 12. The point is in 2, though. And it reads, "I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service." Verse 2, "And be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, and that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High." So yeah, like the scripture said, we're not supposed to be conformed by this world, and we're supposed to come out the ways of this world.
That's right.
Being in this truth, constantly in these scriptures, reading, studying, knowing what days we come into, seeing all help to break loose. So we should constantly be renewing our mind, constantly praying, connecting with the brotherhood, and also staying focused, because the ways of this world is what death. You got that.
Yeah, kind, huh? You know, every single day you should be walking a step closer to the kingdom of heaven, man. Which it starts within us, okay? Which means purging out that old man, all right? Getting rid of that old anastrophe, okay? But whatever you got, huh?
Okay, this Matthew, it's the gospel according to St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. It says, "And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened." And just to let you know, time is of the essence. Time, the days are going by quicker and quicker. And if you understand prophecy, that's a good thing. You don't want time to linger here. So how much more should you take advantage of the time that you have? Time management is extremely important, Jake. Jake coming in the truth and just that lackadaisical spirit, I'll get to it when I get to it. No, you got to make time for what's important, all right? Jake will make time for the woman, make time for sports, make time for video games, make time for whatever hobby. You have to make time for the truth.
That's right.
Because we're not going to be prophesying in the kingdom, man. This is our last time to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. Right. We're not going to be prophesying against the kingdom of heaven. If you're a prophet, you're supposed to take your vocation seriously. This is it. This is the Super Bowl of prophecy. All right, Jake work all year, work year round to make it to the. Man, come on, man. We're witnessing the downfall of the most wicked kingdom and the final kingdom of the heathen to rule before the kingdom of heaven. So if you're an Israelite man and you've been given this gospel, this is it, man. This is the finals. This is game 7. All right, you got to bring your game 7 play and whatever else. Man, when you see the players on the court, they're not thinking about. I think I left the stove on.
Nah.
Their mind is completely focused on winning, and that's how you need to be in the truth. Dead set on winning.
Yeah, your eye single, man.
All
right, in that Kobe Bryant state of mind.
Yeah. The mama mentality.
You got that mom. Yes, sir. Con.
Yeah, because my bad. Because we in the fourth quarter, man.
Yeah.
This is it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no time to be going back and forth with things of the world. We in the fourth quarter, man. It's either you with this truth or you not. That's what it all comes down at the end of the day.
Yeah. Imagine if you watching the playoffs. It's game 7. It's the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And you see a nigga arguing with his baby mom, like she run on the field. You're like, man, I told you. You were like, what is this?
What you thinking about?
Come on now, man.
Bro, this is game 7. You arguing with a like, bro. That should be the last thing on your mind, man.
Con. Y'all brothers had anything else?
That's pretty much it. All right.
We hit the point. You know, we finna get ready, all right, for you know, the Friday lesson. You know, Jake just wanted to put something on wax while it, you know, while the iron was hot, man. Okay, so before we get out of here, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.